Hey Shelby Bells, it's Shelby. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in for another video. In today's video, you guys, we have to talk about Ethan Klein. I had a feeling this was going to happen, you guys. Just as it happens every single time. One person gets a lot of hate, in this case Trisha Paytas, okay? And then what will happen is that the stands of the Trisha Paytas community, they will form together and they will dig and they will dig and they will dig until they find something on the person that Trisha Paytas is at war with, in this case Ethan Klein. Well, it's happened and I'm here to share it with you guys. If you're interested in hearing more about that drama, then make sure that you keep on watching.
I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about. Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about?
Miss Kitty, you said, I don't know, Miss. Hopefully I'll be better soon, dear. I'm so sorry. I know I have the COVID. I have the Rona. And what were you saying? Okay, so you're saying you saw a TikTok account called Contradictions of Ethan? And that this account was showing all kinds of things that Ethan has said, but then contradicted himself on. Stuff specifically that he was calling out Trisha Paytas for. But then, okay, I hear what you're saying. Stuff that he was calling out Trisha Paytas for, but then stuff that he had been guilty of himself. Really? Okay, and you think that, you know, this stuff was, Ethan looks very different in a lot of these clips, and so this was, you know, okay. Well, some of it was from frenemies too. Okay, so you're saying some of the clips were clearly from a long time ago because Ethan looks a lot younger, a lot slimmer, but some of them were from frenemies too? Okay, miss. Okay, so so you want me to play them the footage and let them decide what they think, right? Okay, I'll tell them. Okay, so what happened was there is this TikTok account called Contradictions of Ethan, okay? And Contradictions of Ethan is basically just like a TikTok account. It's not very big. It's got maybe 1,000 followers or something like that. And it's basically just like the Contradictions of Trisha TikTok that just basically combines a bunch of stuff where Trisha said one thing and then another instance where they're saying another thing, okay? I'm going to go ahead and roll you all the TikToks and also video clip footage that I found, and we're going to talk about it, so roll it.
And then you say that you just paid off a rabbi to just say you're Jewish, which is, first of all, a lie. No rabbi would do that. And second of all, because it just propagates the notion that Jews only care about money.
So my dad had to go to some synagogue in Las Vegas where they lived at the time and bribe which I love that this is somehow more official. He gave a donation to the synagogue so that they would write me a letter saying I was Jewish. Yeah, they're the worst.
We say offensive things when we're joking with our friends because we all find it funny.
I never had a problem with Tourette's though, so I do think it's kind of cool because it's like fun. We can make Tourette jokes about the bread and stuff.
But I don't take offense.
Oh, is there offenses?
No, I don't take offense.
But would people take offense to that if it wasn't you? I don't think so.
Some may. I don't take offense.
I mean, I could take these guys a little bit more seriously if it wasn't for this curly, like these double curls.
That is disgusting.
It's just goofy.
But also, come on, wearing a full suit in the summer.
You know what? Whatever, dude. Whatever they want to do is fine. But
they stink the whole place for everyone.
Stink, suit, whatever, okay? The thing that puts them, you know, the thing that makes it not okay. Here we got one and driving a car. Careful, everybody. The thing that not makes it okay is these curly, goofy mouth, because it just makes you into a goofy guy. You try walking around that shit. You walk around something like that, you're nuts. It's like having a rat tail. It's like having two rat tails on each side of your head.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Except you manicure them every day. At least people with rat tails have the decency to just let it sit. But these guys goof with it all the time. We'll get some good footage, hopefully, of these goofy rat tail mother. Power walking place. I can imagine power walking without. Here we are in Nebra. And it's the home of the Jew. The Jewy Jew, not just this Jew like, you know, me or Hila. But this is home of the super Jew. The Jew, you know, the dirty, grimy, jacket-wearing Jews. dirty, nasty, nasty. You know what I mean? It's like, who can look more Jewish? Boom, boom, boom. It's like it doesn't end. I mean, come on.
Doesn't look good for Ethan Klein in this situation. And I had some people in my last video saying, and I bit my tongue a lot in the comment section down below. I responded to a couple of them, but other ones I just kind of bit my tongue on, because this is what I was saying when I was saying Ethan Klein is not a saint. Ethan Klein is not a saint, you guys, and we have to stop painting him like that. Just because Trisha Paytas has done a lot of things that are awful to Ethan Klein and Ethan Klein's family, hila, Moses, whatever the case may be, just because they are not a good person does not mean that Ethan Klein is a saint. The things that Ethan Klein is saying in some of these clips is just not cute. It's not good. It's not cute. It can be perceived as anti-Semitic. It can be perceived as a lot of things. And I have to just say that, you know, I said it since the beginning. Ethan Klein is not a saint. Okay, and what does this mean? Does this mean the tides are going to change? Now everyone's going to start coming after Ethan? And who do we think runs this Contradictions of Ethan account? Because on some of the TikToks that the guy has on there, or the guy, we don't know, it sounds like a male voice, but there are so many things out there you can use to speak into, and it changes your voice to make it sound like something different. So I don't know, like, I don't necessarily buy completely that it has to be a guy doing these TikToks. It could totally be Trisha running this account. And actually, it wouldn't surprise me if it was Trisha running this account, because there's rumors out there that Trisha starts her own little accounts to bash people and stuff like that. So I don't know, it's not a good, either way, no matter who's running the TikTok or whatever, the footage is there, the contradictions are there, and when you look at stuff like this, you do have to keep in mind that it's piecing portions of conversations. We're not getting the full picture, and it could be construed to be presented any way that they want to, the person creating the TikTok, but it definitely does not look good for Ethan Klein. Now, it's a small, young TikTok account. It's only got maybe at the most 6 videos or something on it at the time I'm filming this video. Who knows if they're going to add more, but I don't know. I mean, I think that, first of all, the Ethan Klein foot soldiers are going to have a lot to say about this, because they are some of the most vicious stans and vicious fans on the internet, okay? And they come after you for literally every little thing. They could come after you because you said that you didn't like Ethan Klein's shirt. And they will come after you and send you death threats over Ethan Klein's shirt being the best shirt on the planet. Really, honestly, they are some of the most vicious stans on the internet. So I personally wouldn't be surprised if this person who's running this account got scared away pretty quickly from the situation, because the fact of the matter is, Trisha Paytas stans or fans are not nearly as loud as the H3 Ethan Klein stans. They're just not. It's just the truth all day long. So a lot of you guys have been asking me how I'm feeling, how I'm doing. I do have COVID. I know now so many people that have COVID right now, but I'm not, it's like weird. Mentally, when I'm sitting down, not doing anything, just watching TV, I feel like I'm at 1000%. I feel like I can take on the world. I feel like I can get up and do anything, okay? As soon as I stand up and start walking around, even if it's to this room right here to film a video, when I sit down and start doing anything is when it starts hitting me, and when I start getting super tired, and when I start not being able to really do much. And that's why this is, how many videos in a row now with me with no makeup on? I just don't feel up to it, you guys. And that brings me to something else that I wanted to really kind of quickly talk about. I want to get back into the Ethan Klein stuff a little bit, but so there's another drama channel out there, and I'm sure all of you know who this drama channel is. If you watch my channel and you have not discovered this drama channel yet, how did you make it over here without getting there first? His name is Peter Mon, okay? Peter Mon has several different channels. He has a drama channel, he has a vlog channel, he has a bunch of other channels out there. And specifically, I was watching a clip from his vlog channel, and he mentioned that his partner, his name is Alex, is not feeling well and has been sneezing and stuff for a while.
I'm stuck out here in the woods and nobody knows where I'm at. It's like the beginning to a horror movie, isn't it? Alex had gotten home from work and he was taking a nap. He's had like a cold all day today. He's been sneezing a lot, so he took a nap before we were going to dinner tonight. And then I got home and it was about...
And if they were still going to go out to dinner and still do all this stuff. And while I do love Peter Mon, I was very, very disappointed to see that in his vlog. And I'll tell you why. This new variant of COVID-19, and I'm no doctor, okay? But I do have it right now. And I know a lot of people that have it. It presents itself a lot differently than other variants, right? It presents itself as a runny nose, as a scratchy throat, as body aches, fatigue. And statistically, it's a lot less severe symptoms than other variants of COVID have been, statistically. Now, some of my friends are really going through it right now, and some of them are just like, they're fine. I just think it's irresponsible to go out, and they mentioned that this guy was sneezing and doing all this stuff, but they were still gonna go out to dinner that night. To go out in public when you're feeling this way during this time, I think is incredibly irresponsible. And Peter Mon has been somebody who's talked about many times about, the use of masks, and like he spoke out heavily against influencers not wearing their masks back when COVID was at its peak. And I find it really irresponsible that, one, that he's discussing going out to dinner on his vlog if this is the case and his partner is sick. And second of all, that he would do it in the first place, whether it's on the vlog or not. I think that it's just irresponsible. I think they need to be taking the new variant more seriously. And I was really disappointed to hear that Peter Mon was doing this. Now, I don't hate Peter Mon. I don't have anything against Peter Mon. I like his channel. I've watched his channel for a long time. I've watched his vlog channel for a long time, and I do enjoy it. The Peter review stuff, Peter Mon the drama channel, and Peter Mon the vlog channel. I watched all three of those. And I'm just really disappointed, I guess, to see that. And I hope that his partner doesn't have COVID. And I hope that his partner has taken a test to make sure that he doesn't have COVID, because you just sneezing these days with the way this new variant presents itself is not a guarantee that you just have the sniffles and you just have a cold and you don't have COVID. And I'm a victim of somebody out in the world thinking that and then giving me it with this new variant. So I don't like that. I think it's irresponsible. And this isn't a jab or whatever to Peter Mon, but I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed because I feel like he should know better, and he's a smart enough guy, and his husband seems smart enough to know that if you're displaying symptoms like this, you need to get yourself tested and to make sure that you don't have COVID. Now, if they did that and they didn't share it with us, that's one thing. But I don't know. I had to mention that in this video because it just really kind of upset me a little bit. I was going to make a whole video about it, and I was like, no, it's not, because I don't want any beef with Peter Mon. I don't want anybody to, I don't want to beef with him. I don't have any desire to beef with him. But I think it's irresponsible. And I think that as someone with a platform the size of Peter Mon's, he should know better than to advertise that someone that he is closely associated with, like his partner, is sneezing and then they're going out to dinner and stuff like that. Because here's the thing, if his partner is sneezing and stuff like that, he undoubtedly is going to give it to Peter, and they're both going to be out spreading it. I'm not a doctor, I don't know, okay? But I read somewhere that for every one person that's infected with this new variant, 24 other people get infected with it from them. So if that's the case, and both of these two people are going to end up with COVID, they're going to spread it to 48 other people. And that's just really unfortunate to me. And I hope that they take tests and make sure they're good if they're displaying signs of the virus like that. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little sensitive to this stuff right now because I have it. And it's highly inconveniencing my life in a lot of ways. There's no systems in place anymore to take care of you if you get sick and have to miss work. You just have to deal with it. And it's dangerous. It's dangerous to our economy. It's dangerous to the well-beings and the livelihood of people, and to obviously their health, right? So anyway, as far as the thing with Ethan Klein goes, I think that my personal opinion is the stuff that he's saying in some of these clips is not cool, okay? It's not cool. It's clearly a contradiction to what he said previously. In some situations, it seems like he's flipping the script now because he and Trisha are at odds, okay? That's just what it seems like. I think that Ethan, and I've said this for a while, I think Ethan needs to watch what he says on the internet. I think he sometimes just goes off on rants and stuff, and it affects people, and it's can come off as hateful or bullying. I think that it can. That is the same with Trisha Paytas. Trisha Paytas has the same thing going on, okay? But it has to be said the same for Ethan Klein. Whether Ethan Klein's defending certain things or not, it can still come off as hateful, whatever the things that he says sometimes. And it's not just isolated, it's not just that one incident, it's just different incidents over the course of time. Okay, and I'm not prepared to sit here and give you examples of every single time. I'm just not. I'm not mysterious. I'm not going to put all that together for you, okay? But I can see where Ethan was wrong in these clips that I played you, and I can obviously see where Trisha Paytas is wrong. So that's just, I'm kind of neutral in the situation. Obviously, I'm not cool with Trisha Paytas or anything, but I'm not gonna sit here and like praise Ethan and say he's a saint either. I'm just not gonna do that. If that's what you're looking for on this channel, you're not gonna find that here. I'm gonna tell you how it is. I'm gonna tell you like it is, and that's just what I do here. So anyway, that's gonna be it for today's video, you guys. If you did enjoy it, make sure you give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. Don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified of all my future videos when they do post. Remember, all Shelby bells ring the bell. And join the Bell Army, you guys. That's my little membership here on YouTube. There's exclusive videos only for members that are going to be posted. I have one posted already. There's more in the works. COVID kind of put me out for a little bit on that, but I've got them coming for you. I've got custom emojis you guys can use in the comment section and also in the live chat, and just so many other cool little benefits for you being a member of the Bell Army. So join the Bell Army, you guys, and leave me your comments on all this drama down in the comment section down below. If you liked today's video, YouTube should be suggesting a couple more down below for you to choose from, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.